Hello everybody, this is Golem501 again. Before I start, I want to give a shout out to Lenny. I did it the first time I did a voiceover, I think. I want to give it again. Thanks for helping me with my microphone settings. Anyway, this is a submitted replay, which is a first. It was submitted by Arrigatolt, who's in his Leopard prototype A. I watched the replay shortly and I was, oh my god, what's going on? I didn't want to watch in too much detail, so I'm just gonna go with the replay and let's see what happens. So he's in his Leopard prototype A, tier 9, German medium tank. This is Prohorovka. I think it's Prohorovka, it could be Fury Salient. No, it's too light. And I see him moving towards the 1-2 line. I'm a bit surprised. Medium tanks I would expect, in the middle or on the hill. This guy's a better player than myself, so I'm watching and I think I may learn something of it watching this. And basically what I see him do is, I see him go to a scout position. The bushes in E1 is where I take my scouts. Yeah. I guess he did look at the team makeup before the start of the game, because there are no scouts. So going to the position with a high view range German medium tank is actually pretty valid. He gets some spot on a Super Pershing and he takes the shot, and I'm a bit surprised he takes that shot because you lose your bush camo that way. But Sixth Sense doesn't go off, so I'm guessing he's not spotted. Super Pershing disappears again. I'm not sure what he's doing here. He's taking a blind shot out of render range, which is very brave, I think. It means he's not loaded for the Tiger P, which he spots. And I'm really surprised at him shooting from this position. He's not backing off and going out of the bushes first again. No, he's just taking the shots. He loses his bush camo that way. T30 spotted, Tiger P spotted, and there he's spotted after shooting. And he takes his first hit. The Leopard prototype A doesn't have a lot of armor, so getting out of there is a good decision. Make some snapshots. I think he wasted some 4 shells already. I'm not sure if that was a waste of shell, although that snapshot may distract someone. And he starts working the middle, which is I think a more common position for a medium, especially with some health down. And I'm not sure who's spotting anymore, because he clearly can't see the Tiger P. He's within range, but he's behind the bushes, so he's come up. So it's probably the Super Pershing spotting there. And the middle is risky because of RT, but then again, there's only one RT on each team in this game, so it's well worthwhile. Pushes up through the bushes. Nice roll by him. Nice shot. Backs off just to make sure that if he gets spotted he doesn't get hit. But he's already quite far ahead. And I'm a little bit surprised by how far he's pushed. He's in this ball. I only learned of this ball today. So something got a big hit into him. It's probably the T30 there. I think it was a bit tricky using those bushes. But okay, his decision, his tank, and the results will mean more than what I'm thinking or what I was thinking when I first watched the replay. I did not know about this ball actually, but I knew it was there, but I never knew how strong it could be without in a game without much arty. And I learned it today on Seven's Twitch stream or YouTube, his YouTube reviews. So that's a recommended one. Seven has YouTube videos of replay reviews. They're pretty good. Arrigatolt keeps getting spotted here. He's in the ball, so he's pretty much held down. He's in a decent position. He can take some shots. Bounce some shots. But he gets spotted, so he has to keep low. Pops up in the same location and pays some hit points for that. This was one of those moments when I first saw the replay. I was thinking, what is he doing? Why is he popping up in the same location? Because the tanks will be aimed for you there. You know, there's pushes to the other side. Nice little aim on the tortoise. He gets spotted a little bit before he shoots already, because Sixth Sense only goes off as he pulls the trigger. Now he moves a little bit to the side before he takes another shot. There he only got spotted after he shot, so that's a better deal. The enemy Leopard prototype is still messing up the middle, keeping the spots going for the enemy team. Ooh! I did not expect that. First time I watched the replay, I was not expecting this guy. He turns the ass of his Leopard prototype towards that VK, because I think he's thinking of moving. Nice snapshot into the turret ring there. I was really wondering why he was auto-aiming. I actually checked with him later. Why do you auto-aim so much? Yeah, he also plays first-person shooters, and the right mouse button is zoom in. So sometimes you see the auto-aim. The intention is not to auto-aim, but to zoom in. He's just in the wrong game for that. This was the first time I noticed the auto-aim thing. You'll notice it a few times within the game. Yeah, that's strange. So the Leopard prototype A of the enemy is still there, still keeping people spotted, still being annoying. But in the meantime, Arrigatolt has racked up 3.5k damage, which is pretty decent. So GG, and basically already done. As you can see on the minimap though, there were a lot of tanks spotted. The Tortoise is still there, Super Pershing is still there, T-30 is still there, T-25-2 is still there. But if he pops up too far, the Leopard prototype A will spot him and mess him up. Nice shot on the Tiger. Again, see, he did get spotted, so either something on the 1-2 line or the Leopard prototype A lit him up. All the while watching this replay, he's pretty much in the same location the entire time. He pops up in different locations now, which is good, but he doesn't move that far off his position on the map. I think it's okay because he's in a decent position, but I'm surprised that the enemy RT hasn't taken advantage of it. I think he was as well. Normally in a Leopard prototype A without much armor, the RT will just blow you up. So that takes care of the annoying Leopard prototype A of the enemy, who was, you know, keeping that middle lit, making it hard for everyone basically to cross. Eleven to 8 score now, but even with such a score on this map, with those 3 strong tank destroyers still there. You have to be a bit careful. And those bushes really do a good job of keeping people hidden. And there we go. Side of the turquoise, always nice. So that was not intentional to turn auto aim on there. Although it doesn't really matter inside of the tortoise. Huh.
Penetration. Target acquired. Target released. We didn't even scratch them.
That's a bit derpy of the tortoise, you know. It was a nice shot, right to the gun mantlet. Then again, that was also a nice blind shot. Tortoise wasn't gonna move, and well, okay, hitting our weak spot is a bit lucky, I guess, but still a nice shot. Playing it relatively safe, using the pushes. And super Pershing from the side. First time I saw that, how could you bounce that one? Probably hit the spaced armor on the turret. And there he hit the tracks. So that was not so good. That was really unfortunate. Side of the super Pershing and one bounce, one critical damage. With a critical hit with no damage is really unfortunate. Enemy tank destroyers are pretty well dug in, but 13 kills on the friendly team, so 8 on theirs, 7 versus 2. Yeah. Unless the team really screws up, but you can see that no one is moving in without support from the friendlies. Again, a critical hit. That was probably an intentional auto aim though. And that finishes the game. So let's look at the results. Ace tanker, very nice. Confederate, high caliber, good job. He hit a lot of targets. 1679 base XP. Well, that's worth an ace tanker. 5745 damage done. By far most of the entire team. And watching the replay, I was looking at this guy and he was derping around. I mean, bouncing shots off super Pershings, shooting when I think, well, you're losing your camo value, but I mean, I can't argue with the results. Great game. So much damage done. So much damage spotted. Over 4k spotting damage with his premium account in a tier 9 tank. A nice profit of 40,000 credits. Nice rack up of 5k XP total. Good job. Can't argue with results. Well done. Anyway, if you have comments, if you have suggestions for him in the future, just leave them in the comments. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Follow me on his channel or also on Twitter at Golem501. I hope you enjoyed the replay and happy tanking.